guys, welcome back to Pitch Golf. We're in London. I'm Gary Monroe, PGA professional, and what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the punch draw shot. So punch and shot means a lower ball flight. You could use this when it's into wind, back pin locations, and just how to hit the punch draw shot. So when I play in a lot of pro-ams and a lot of events with amateurs, they always say, how do you hit that shot? You look so good at hitting that punch draw shot. So growing up at the course I did was quite an inland links course. I had to learn very quickly how to keep the ball flight low and penetrating for when it got really windy. So if you play at a windy course, or if you ever think, I've never learned how to control and hit a low shot, especially to run it to back pins, or whenever I'm into wind, I just take 3 clubs more and still hit the same shot and it spins up and doesn't go anywhere. This video is really going to help you. So some of the basic fundamentals you need to do to hit the punch draw shot, or just the punch in general, is ball position starts to go back. So with the 7-iron, I like to see it just forward of sternum. When we're trying to lower the ball flight and trajectory, I like to see it back. So closer to your right foot, your back foot. We're going to keep the hands forward. So what this is doing, this is keeping your body in front of the golf ball and reducing the loft. So now my 7-iron is turning more into a 6 or maybe even a 5-iron. Another little trick that I like to do is I grip down the club. So I grip down the club a couple inches. This actually allows me to stand slightly closer, and my golf swing can be a little bit more upright, and I can compress the ball and hit down on it a little bit easier. So ball position goes further back, grip down the club slightly, keep the hands forward. So this is taking the loft off the club. You keep your body weight forward and you maintain that. So during the swing, I don't want to see any swaying off the ball. Wherever you start, you're trying to implement that at impact. You're trying to get into that position at impact. The other thing is your follow through is going to be a lot shorter on the way through. So we're going to drive down and punch the golf ball. Follow through is going to be restricted to here. I don't want to see it up and around your neck. So really 3/4 swing back, punch through, much more abbreviated follow through. Ball flight's going to come out a lot lower. This example here on Wentworth's 8 hole, I've got a back left pin location, waters all left. 181 yards. I know it's a perfect 7-iron for me, but my bad shot might be a little bit of an overdraw. So with that back pin location, course management's telling me I wouldn't aim at the pin. I've got all that bit of green here to aim at. Why don't I aim at that green, that part of the green, play a lower draw shot, actually get it running to that back pin location, and if I don't hit my best shot, I'm in the safe part of the green and I've got a good chance still to make birdie or to make par. So I'm actually being smart in my shot selection here. Let me show you exactly what that would look like. Okay, ball positions slightly further back. I'm gripping down it a couple inches. Going to take a 3/4 swing back, much shorter swing through. Let's see if I can start this on the right side of the green, hit a low draw. Okay, started it on the middle of the green, low ball flight, and it's starting to run back to the pin. So that was a very safe choice of shot. As you can see here, the loft on the club was only 17 degrees. Normally I deliver it about 22 degrees. So I've de-lofted it. I've hit 8 degrees down. That was because my ball position was further back. So for you guys now thinking, brilliant, I can hit the punch shot, but how am I going to get the draw with it? So one simple way could be, as the ball comes back in your stance, you actually do hit it slightly more from the inside, and your path should be more in to out. But one little way that I like people to do it is you just drop your right foot back and you keep your club face pointing where you want the ball to start. So let's hit another one. I want the ball to start similar position, but I'm going to play quite a big strong draw here just to show you guys. So that's where I want it to start. You point your club face, And as you take your stance, just drop your right foot back a little bit. So that's going to change that. So I want you to swing in the direction of your feet line now, but make sure you keep that club face pointing where you want it to start. So I've gripped down, 3/4 swing, and I'm going to swing along my feet line. Keep that club point in there. So that's how I produced the draw. This one came out a little bit nicer, so it's got all the way back there. So that's really simple for you guys at home. So my club path there was 10 degrees into out. Let's just get that up. So just by moving my right foot back, that's actually brought me more in from the inside. So my club path was 10 degrees into out because I changed my aim and I tried to swing along that line. For the moment, from this video, to hit the punch shot, ball flight is going to be lower. Use it in to back pin locations. Grip down the club, number one. Ball position is going to be further back towards your back foot. You're going to keep a lot more weight in front of the golf ball in your hands. And what you're going to do from there is like a 3/4 swing back, 3/4 swing through, or even shorter, and just drive the club forward, and the ball should come out lower. And if you're trying to hit more of a draw shape to it, just drop the right foot back a little bit, so we're changing our stance, but keep the club head pointing where you want the ball to start. From there you can actually start to swing more along your feet line and drive through. That's going to help bring the ball in with a draw, which is potentially going to let it allow to roll to that back left pin location a little bit easier. This will massively help you into wind also, the punch shot. So give it a try when you play this weekend. Comment below how you got on with it, if you found perhaps you're hitting the ball a lot further doing it, or now you can actually save us some shots on your handicap, because when it's a windy day you don't mind hitting those shots into the wind there. So let us know if you guys want to come down to pitch. We're located on Liverpool Street in London. You can have access to all this technology, Foresight GC2, swing catalyst. We've even got the pressure plates here as well. So you get access to all of this if you become a member. We're having upstairs opening very soon. It's going to be a great place to be. So come visit us. Thank you.